Hello, we are gonna do a quick fall eyeshadow. So before I start any eyeshadow, I like to just dip into my foundation color, my highlight color, and just sweep it across my lids for a couple of reasons. I have a lot of redness on my eyelids, and so it cancels that out. Plus, it acts as a primer and it gives something for my eyeshadow to stick to. So that's always my first step. And then I actually like to do my brows first. And so I take this angled eyebrow brush called the line brush, and I dip into an eyeshadow called Trust that matches my brow color really well. And I just sort of trace along the arch of my brow first, and then I come up and trace along my hairline along the top, and then I just push the eyeshadow up from the bottom to the top line. Just kind of fill it in. It's really easy. It's all right here in my compact as well. And it makes such a difference. Like, what a big impact that 30 seconds made. Okay, then I'm gonna take this fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna swirl into this warm brown like I always do. It's called Bubba, and it's the one that you can see the bottom of the tin because I use it every day. I love it. So I like to take this color and I'm just gonna swirl it right into my crease like this. Just as this nice transition shade, kind of work it up my brow bone a little bit, but not all the way to the top. And then I'm gonna kind of swirl it all along my lid as well. This is gonna be my base color. I like to bring it along the lower lash line just a little bit as well. Okay, the next color I'm gonna go into is this warm, darker brown called Philly. And I'm just gonna put this on the outside corner, just like this. I flipped over to the dense side of my eyeshadow brush, and look at this. Like, this is not perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm gonna blend this all out, so it's fine, don't worry, because this looks like my toddler did it right now. But it's gonna blend out and be beautiful. So then I just come back to this fluffy side and I sort of do these small little circles and just blend that all in. Bring any excess along the lower lash line. And I'm starting with eyeshadow before I do my highlight and contour, because especially when I do a color where I'm gonna use a darker shade like I just am, because you probably can't see it, but I have a lot of fallout like on my cheeks from that darker color. And so I would need to clean that up anyway, and so I don't want to add any more makeup than I need to, and so I can just wipe her away like that. Okay, so truthfully, you could be done right here if you want just a matte look and add some eyeliner or mascara if you want to, but I am wanting to add a little pop of some fun glitter, and so I'm gonna take just my light highlight shade here and I'm just tapping it on to the center of my lid just with my finger, just like this. Okay, just like that. And then I'm grabbing this really pretty gold. It's called Blondie, and I am just gonna use my finger to just pat that right on that highlight color, and it's really gonna make it stand out. Okay, this is looking crazy right now. I look like a crazy person, but trust me, it's gonna be pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna come back with this fluffy brush and I'm just gonna blend this all together. This Blondie is so pretty. It's the perfect pop of a little something special. And I like the sort of yellow tones in Blondie. And so it kind of is going with this little fall look that I have here. I added a little bit of eyeliner, and then I'm gonna take this small end of this multitasker brush and I'm gonna dip back in to that goldish eyeshadow called Blondie. And I'm gonna come and I'm just gonna go a little bit along my lower lash line just to give like a little bit of peekaboo glitter, because that sounds fun. Super hard to see on camera, but trust me, there's like just a little bit, like the smallest amount of little bit of glitter right there, and it's so pretty. Eyes are done. So now we are going to work through my face from this one compact. I'm gonna use my foundation is all in here, my contour, bronzer, my blush, my lips, obviously eyes, eyebrows, everything is right here. So I like to start with contour. And so I just dip into this dark color right here with this angled brush. This is called the detail brush. And I'm just gonna sort of stamp out my cheekbone right here, okay? This is gonna just add this beautiful dimension and slimming sculpt to my face. Do you see what that already just did? Just like that, without even blending it out. It's just incredible. So then I'm gonna come here, kind of like a rainbow across my forehead. And then I'm gonna come snatch this jawline by emphasizing this natural shadow that's just right here, okay? Just like that. And I'm gonna come back and contour my nose in a moment, okay? So you can think of it as a 3 or an E on your face. And I am telling you, if you are not contouring, why not? Why are you not contouring? Like, what's holding you back? It's the best thing ever. Okay, now I am going to even out my skin tone with my foundation. In Saint World, we call this highlight. So I'm just going and I'm putting this strategically in the areas that I want some coverage. And I'm skipping over the areas that I already placed contour because my contour has coverage in it as well. So there is no need to layer this makeup. I'm also gonna come with a little bit lighter color, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of a brightening effect right here on the inner and the outer corners of my eye. Then I kind of like to go down the center too. Okay, just like that. Then I'm just gonna blend this all together. I like to start with the light colors first. Just blend that out. Just like that, okay? Then I'm gonna work through these darker colors, and what I like to do is just sort of scoop out my cheekbone like this and then fluff it up a little bit. So I scoop it out like this and fluff it up. My husband just was wondering what was happening in here. I'm talking to myself. Okay, then I just blend that forehead line just like that. So that harsh line turns into this beautiful, just sculpted dimension. Look at that. I mean, seriously, so good. I'm also gonna dip into just a little bit of bronzer because I love the warmth that it gives to my skin. Just makes me look like I was out in the sun all day instead of folding laundry. So it's just like creamy sunshine. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to add this color right here, Royal. It is my favorite color for fall. I love it so much. It's a gloss, and so it really gives just this beautiful sheen to your skin. It looks super dark in the tin, but it's really not. I like to use my finger for this because then I come and I put it on my lips too. Okay, just like that. Then I just blend this out using the same brush that I used for my highlight and my bronzer. This is the blush bronzer brush. And that first one I used for contour was the detail brush. I love those two brushes. Okay. There we go, adding just a little bit of color to my cheeks. And then lastly, I'm gonna use Georgia Illuminator today because I have sort of some gold going on in my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just continue that gold pattern here. And I'm telling you, Royal and Georgia, this combination is like, oh my word, it is so beautiful. Do a little here. Like, look at this. Look at that combination. It is like must have for fall, I am telling you. Okay, there we go. So if anybody is interested in a color match, you can send me a message or you can visit the link in my bio for a color match and I would be happy to help you. So I hope you all have a beautiful day.